So, what can you tell us about your pieces that you put for the showcase?
The idea of creative process was something of Richard Pumphrey's imagination, to actually be able to show students and viewers what we go through. A lot of students think that we just kind of like, poof, there it is, there's our work. And it really is a process, and it's a development, and it's really just kind of a wonderful building and shaping no matter what medium you're working in. You work through things, you have mistakes, you have rejections, you have ideas that seem amazing in your head, and then when you actually start to create them, you realize it's not going to work, that maybe you need to try a different angle. So the process that I was showing upstairs was, I didn't include any of my sketches or my mistakes, but it shows the kind of, I guess, ADD that I have with my work. I, for some reason, cannot keep my attention on a single body of work at a time. I feel like I tend to almost kill it, or I overwork something until it's just, it no longer means what it should have meant to me. So I really enjoy working on multiple processes at the same time. What's up in the gallery right now is a mixture of kind of my commercial work, which is my digital series, and then what I truly have a passion for is the older historic processes. So we have the ferriotypes, the sol prints, the collodion types of negatives. I honestly think that we reached like everything I wanted out of photography by like 1865. So for me, it's a nice exploration of both my artistic practice and then more of the commercial mainstream stuff. I think the biggest hope that I have for anyone who approaches that show is that we really shouldn't put ourselves in boxes. We like to say that, oh, well, I'm a writer and I only write poetry. Well, yes, but you know, that you've only been published in poetry. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try creative writing or that you shouldn't try dancing. That we all are artists, and my favorite saying that I got from a graduate school advisor was, if I completely just took away everything and stranded you on an island without your camera or without this, would you still be an artist? And so I think it has to cope with the fact that, you know, what we do is part of us, and that if I didn't have my camera, I would, you know, burn wood and, you know, make charcoal, and I would find a way of expressing myself in that manner, that you're not really confined to your discipline. You have amazing freedoms outside of it, and you have every reason to excel in that way. I used Chuck Close in my artist statement because I think he's so wonderful, because he's recognized as one of the most famous American painters alive, but he has amazing bodies of work in photography. Most mainstream people don't know that. So it's nice to have the students look and see Professor Bryant painting. It's nice to see Professor Pumphrey drawing. With me, it's nice to see me both living in both digital and traditional and kind of massaging those like boundaries.